then I make a video and I respond to it. I'm not doing, a whole production over here. I'm not like, let me put this out there and coming up with all these silly thumbnails.
Sarge, your bitch ass think you slick. I'm coming out with these silly thumbnails. See, here's the thing about sneak dissing. You're not supposed to know who that individual is talking about. You're speaking encryptically. You're saying something in a subtle way that is oddly specific if you have the ability to discern and you're perceptive enough to notice, but not painfully obvious enough where the general masses are gonna know who that person is referring to. Funny how Sergeant Willie Pete, this suburban whiny Pete rather, loves to talk about biracial people, but he pulled a move that a biracial simp Drake be pulling on other rappers, taking little subliminals. Look at you. See, he went on and 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 on about the black diaspora, about Caribbean blacks, Africans, black Americans, melanated Americans, and just the dichotomies that come with that, which I don't overlook. It's sad that there are a lot of Africans, Caribbeans, and people from Britain and overseas and whatnot who do have the mentality to speak down on a lot of melanated Americans. But, this is just a two-dimensional talking point. This is just a Diet Coke regurgitative talking point of Tariq Nasheed, somebody who you were critical of. It's like, damn, are your thoughts even your own? This dude don't even have his own identity when it comes to talking points. But then again, how could you have identities when you don't even show your own face? Fucking coward. Dude, I respect academics more than I respect Sarge. I respect Tariq more than I respect Sarge. I respect Myron more than I respect Sarge. Like, this is not a man who is worthy of respect from anybody. Fuck even just me for a second. This fucking talented 10, Wizard Kelly, faceless, boule-minded piece of shit. That's what he is. You know one thing I've never ever heard Sarge ever speak against? He don't speak against the talented 10-minded. Like the way he talks about Pookie and Ray Ray. He doesn't. He'll talk about white supremacy. He'll talk about how fucked up it is and how disenfranchised and how disadvantaged, especially and particularly black Americans are. But despite that, he doesn't do shit for black people. All he does is fucking run his mouth on YouTube, and this bitch ass motherfucker been running his mouth for almost 2 decades. Hell, I also heard him talking about Chrissy. Talking about how she changed, and people in the audience was talking about how she went to the dark side. What you mean? She did what a lot of black women do, which is fucking fake it. Fake it till she makes it to where she needs to go. She'll talk all that pseudo, neo, pro-black stuff and how black men and black women need to work in unison, and then what does this bitch do? The faceless bitch, Chrissy, goes and has an allegiance to the swirl movement, just like Crystal and Karazine. These hoes are chameleons. Would not be surprised if she had profiles on Backpage.com, was hoeing on Black Planet when Black Planet was a thing, Would not be surprised if she was selling pussy on Craigslist. Would not be surprised if there's an eventual video that leaks out and this bitch is on ghetto gaggers. Fuck you talking about? That's the type of mindset Chrissy has. You know what she reminds me of? She reminds me of the tall bitch from Powerpuff Girls who was the assistant from the mayor, because she was faceless too. Just like your faceless ass, Sarge. You like the adults in Ed, Edd n Eddy. You like the adults in Charlie Brown. Especially with the what, because you don't talk about shit. All you do is run your mouth, complain about white supremacy, sit in a affluent neighborhood around a bunch of white people. And the worst part is, you want to speak about how fucked up it is and how much black people have to be in the first lap and white people could be in lap 15 out of 20. You know what you sound like? You sound like a white liberal. You sound like Tim Wise, the dude that you used to bitch about. You sound like a white liberal, Sarge, who talks about how disenfranchised black people. The Africans American are really disenfranchised, and we need to do something about systematic. No, the only difference is it's put on a black face, but that's presuming that you're actually black, Sarge. You put it on a black face. That's the only difference with you and them. Your talking points are very identical with each other, though. Fuck you mean? Now I don't give a fuck what your audience got to say, because they ain't gonna have nothing to say. They had nothing to say in my last video about you, and they ain't gonna have shit to say in this video. So you need to disappear now. Now you wanna go sneak this? Alright, cool. Just know, I'm gonna go on a relentless assault with you. I was gonna take a break off of you, Peter, but now I'm gonna go on a relentless assault. And I'm gonna be tagging you and shit. So you better be bracing for impact. And like your arch nemesis, Tommy Sotomayor used to say, oh, and P.S. By the way, it's a new day and a new age. Your ass like 40 years old now, Sarge. You like 9 years older than me. It's a new day and a new age. Where you got young bloods out there now bitching about white supremacy like you, like Jason the Black Authority, like Tariq, and all these other sorry-ass pseudo-neo-pro-black niggas. And I'll run your ass out of the social media cybernetic realm the same way these black women ran your ass out years ago. Fuck you mean? New day and a new age. And me and the ones that are younger than me and under me, we ain't tolerating y'all weak fuck shit. We're not. So, have that implanted and deeply embedded in your head. You damn fool.